Alright. Here we go with one of the remaining hard achievements that I need to do as a speedrun. The Holy Trinity. Starting as the Pope, own and core Jerusalem, and have the Kniggets, the Teutons, and the Livonians as marchers. Ready, steady, cook. So, fairly normal things. Tell our trade ships to trade. Howdy, 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 Galapax. Tell these to hunt pirates here. Also hide. Let's pre-raise with him in case we get to vassalize him. It's certainly better than the alternative of not recovering. So good to hear. Who else do I want to be friends with? I mean, ideally Poland. And hello. May not found. What else do I need? I need you to love me. I wouldn't mind people not liking the Kniggets. Actually, Venice would ally me at the moment. And I could draw them into some bullshit war. Like with Ferrara. Yep. Or perhaps... It's a little bit hard to work out who I'd draw them into. I'll just get some favors. Do it that way. Who else? France makes sense. Why wouldn't you want to be friends with France? We are going to want full force limit. Hand out all these. So definitely the Monarch Point ones. Definitely the boat ones. The other boat one. Strong duchies, yes please. Happiness. And we should probably do the I'm allowed to integrate people one. And then here, religious diplomats, happiness, and I think we're done. Maybe start upping with our minions so that we're ready to integrate them. Pick a rival. Being able to pick the Teutonics is interesting if I want to go vassalize them. Provence is fine. And I'll wait and leave a space open for Naples. Mission and yoink. Make Mr. Switzerland love me is also fine. How about you stop imagining you know who's interesting? I know the only people that are interesting, and that's me. No, you're all not worth being friends with. Surrender of Maine happens immediately. That kind of sucks. I did not want to take a loan, but whatever. No bonus points for ending without loans. Gives me an excuse to go up to full force limit and get training. France will give me that alliance. For all that I don't particularly want to get dragged into that war. Offer him military access. Now, you dying is interesting. That I do want to know. And curry some Venetian favours. We need a Jagellion, if you say so. Nope, not interested in you, silly. No, my day's been pretty lazy and easy. Went for a bike ride. Doggo's puppy was visiting for a while. He's getting bigger and bigger. He's almost as big as her now, although he's still lanky. So they had a good time together. And that's about it. No, none of you deserve my friendship. Don't care about that fort. Finally, we had it yesterday, No Pants Day. Or the day before, sorry. We had the Switzerland, well, fun 3 leagues. Well, VODs are there. And there's always the YouTube if you want more. It's like 5 years of near daily EU4 content. Yeah, I'll lose the devotion for that. If you're having trouble with it, there you go, Pants Day. There it is. Money over time instead of direct money. No, none of you deserve to be my friends. None of you. Besides, who would attack the Pope? I'm the Pope, damn it. We've nearly maxed out here. We should be able to pay that back. Can stop feeling guilty. Good. ODF gets eaten. Nom. And then next month, Naples is finished. And we can work on the Urbane. Urbane Urbino. You're also trying to take a bite out of Novgorod. Good for you. I'm sure Denmark will come for you soon enough. That can wait. Let's go do our mission. We're close enough to the 10 favors that I could raise it up if I really needed it. At pretty much a moment's notice. You can at least unlock endgame stuff. Then there'll be no more game to play. Okay, Lithuania likes me enough they get missionary strength. France wants our help. Sure. Lose some prestige. Go back to training. You also did some trucking. Oh. A little bit more. We want to be sure that he's ready to annex. Say end of this year we'll call back from... That's very generous of you, Burgundy. We'll call back from, Holy shit. He certainly did feed below 0. Didn't really take anything for himself, though, did he? It snowed in Dallas? Sounds weird to me to hear snow in Texas, but maybe I just have unreasonable expectations about Texas. Probably. Probably very true. Nearly finished the mission. And then probably suck up to Castile, who I might want to use to beat up Aragon for the rest of Naples. Now would be sort of an ideal time for him to die, because then they'd already be involved in another war. Mission complete with regards to improving with Switzerland. Let's work on Castile. Curry those favors. There we go. Denmark has decided it's time to EU. So we keep our eye out on the Teutons potentially dishonoring here. I I'm getting call for peace in the AI's war, which is patently bullshit. If they want to have call for peace as part of the, like, don't grief other players in MP mechanic, sure. That's fine. That's reasonable. Don't make the player in single player pay for the AI's stupidity of refusing to peace out. We're almost there for the Spanish Alliance. There we go. And then offer him access and work on some favors with him. I don't mind some bonus div points. Owes us one favor. Yeah, I'm sure we did lots of work in that war where I did precisely nothing. It might make sense to actually lend Denmark some units. Go sit on the Teutons and see if we can get them to dishonor. Because it doesn't look like they're going to dishonor otherwise. Denmark cannot hire your units. Because they are too poor. Fair enough. That ruins that idea. Oh. Yep. Kind of got to go do that. If they're dishonoring, we can go get our first of these guys. Costs us an OCB, but c'est la vie. Beg for access through you. Beg for access through you. That gets me to Friuli. What do you mean it doesn't get me? Oi! Give me that access. And then you. And then you. And then you. And then all the way up there. Okay, and then we can start killing off our access. Don't need that anymore. That doesn't hurt. I do not need Mantuan access. I do not need that access. I do not need that access. Apparently they've got forces inside, so I can't do much about that. We could go back to sucking up to here. And you know what? Some favors with him wouldn't hurt. Okay, split, split, split. What a great idea. Have a jubilee. Why not? Oh, here we go. You can stay here for the moment, one of you. Gain our subjugation CV. Send a temporary insult. Split. 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 Actually, we need one more to stay back here. But these guys could go home. Allied to Aragon. Well, that'll end soon enough. He'll realize that he wants to be domineering. Surprised he hasn't already. Truth be told. Glorious new Pope. I'm going to scootage the two little guys so that I can annex them, even if I do start the war against Naples. How are you not... How are you not... bloody well domineering? Okay, and go. Beg for these accesses again. We've lost the papacy, or at least the control. So I don't get my bonus diplomat anymore. Yeah, I don't care. Use the transport ships if you have to. Denmark will get sick of this eventually. Oh, there we go. Aragon says no because they're besieged by someone. The provincial conquest of Nantes. So we say me plus Venice, kill you. I need to send a super insult. There we go. Still dishonoring. Go. Venice, do you maybe actually want to come over? Thank you, Venice. Oh, they finished their job, so you go here and then here. And you all go here, and you go here. Leave one. Everyone else go back them up. And take the tech. Because doubtlessly they have it. They start with that 6 mil ruler. They are very good at taking their tech on time. Their mil tech. Call back here because it's time to start annexing these two. Oh, I need to finish this other war before they will accept. Yes, 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 yes. Become my bitch, give me your money, and then we'll run away. We've trapped your unit. Aren't we big boys? We should win that race. And even if we don't, it's one fort versus like 5 on Venice's side. What we could do is further improve with our friends until we're able to finish this this Livonian war. Force limit for navies. I think we go with the morale and manpower options for the first couple. Provence said just Nantes is enough. Purchase the Renaissance. It's a little frustrating that this has made more progress than this, though this has been going on for what? 3 times as long? It doesn't say it's been going on for much longer. I suppose for a long time it wasn't being sieged, it was just being sat on while we waited for Denmark to peace out. What? Why would you do that? Oh. I don't like that you like Castile. Well, get over it. Grumpy shit. Oh, we got that. Hello. Become vassal. Done. Okay, now I should be unable to annex these two. Come home. And if we can't get all the way home, that's fine. Start making this guy love me, so that he gets over being a grumple pants. Give him his march status that he wants. Can't do it because I'm at war, fair enough. Tudom, I should probably go up to stab 2 so we get stab 3 for free via the event. One more month. Thank you. August. January. February. Thank you. He says no. So I say kill him. It did make him leave the siege. Which is all we really want. There we go, he'll say yes now. Becomes my vassal. Gives me cash. GG. Really? Is it that bad? It's a little bad. Could stand to have another friend or two. Oh, and I was meant to set Naples as a rival before I did that. I'm willing to hate Denmark. I don't really want to hate Poland. I'm willing to hate Aragon. I'm kind of willing to hate Muscovy. I'm going to take the dip rep, because I need it to keep these guys in line. Give you your marchness. Try and placate you into happiness. It's not quite enough. Seriously? Denmark? Denmark. Oh yeah, you've got 51. It counts. I mean, Hungary makes sense. It's a little worrying. You? Ugh. Everyone are big sooks. Big sooks, I say. Oh, we're gonna need some more friends. Get that French alliance back. None of the rest of that seems particularly attractive. Seriously, Florence? It's not that bad. It's a little bad, but it's not that bad. And importantly, Sienna's really easy to make want out. Also, potentially, the knights can't be protected while this is being done. So while this is going on, what else should we do? Well, we should be making the Livonians happier. We should be making this guy happier. Seeing if we can't prestige cycle. I can at least prestige up, but I can't prestige cycle. That's a little worrying. Oh yeah, we give up. Grrr. Well, I'll go back to trying to siege Siena then. The Austrian army has disappeared. Yes, please. And then this. Double yes, please. Change to the new unit type. I probably should have just sat on this until these two integrations had finished. I don't quite even understand how Bohemia is part of this war. Does he claim that he's a great power? Yeah, I have no idea how Bohemia is in this war. Not that I'm complaining. People beating up Bohemia is people not beating up me. Easy war score. Double easy war score. Defender in the mountains with a river crossing. Is that enough to make you agree to go away yet? Not yet. We'll see. It did make him give up saving Sienna. That should have been a wipe. I call bullshit. I should also be making Naples love me more. Got the cash, we don't have the manpower. Hello, local company. What did I do? Why has the coalition declared? I dared to eat up Naples. Or make them my little bitch. Like, if Bohemia would leave, we might be able to peace out right now. Look, Austria. Can I get you to go away, please? No. I don't think there's anyone that's in this that is leavable, which is a bit sad. Thank you, Bohemia, costing me tons of war score. That's almost enough. That, in fact, is enough. I don't care, I'll give up Estonia. Done. Oh no, look at how horrible the peace deal is for me. Done. Happy. I've made my unhappy subject more small. Weren't you part of the war? Shouldn't that have ended? Feels like that should have ended. Well, I definitely need the prestige. Gather together. Those of you who aren't him, step off. Sit train. I'm not buying you out of your bankruptcy. Technically, they don't have to be loyal. They just have to be my subjects. Oh wow, at this rate, if that war takes long enough, the Danzig thing might not happen. Oh well, that's both good and bad. Good in that Castile is my friend, bad in that I won't be able to get these back for Naples. I should go insult someone. So, like, Muscovy, you suck. Also, my trade ships are totally pirating Austria. No, that doesn't count. Okay. I can't really send them to privateer Denmark. That doesn't work. It's not a thing. Recover our manpower works. I definitely need more diplomats. These guys refuse to be loyal. I've said it before and I'll say it again, there should just be an annex disloyal vassal CB. We do want to keep an eye out on if the Mamelukes go to war. Because we need to get Jerusalem for ourselves. Is there a prestige guy? There is, but he's hella expensive. Not interested. I mean, this is looking good. Aside from the truce break aspect. Get rid of that. Stop losing prestige to uncontested cores. I should probably stop pirating, my friend. I could go smack him for some prestige. But Austria would never let me walk past. And he ate up Estonia straight away. Denmark is a bad man. Why is Austria not protecting you? You left the HRE. I don't know that I want to protect you from Burgundy. Yeah, I guess I say yes, but just don't do anything. Oh, no, it says I said no. Well, that's no good. That's no good at all. I wanted that dip wrap. Oh, now I'm only... No, it's still truce break. 4 more years. These guys might break free. The other option is to placate him down. Would take a lot of clicks. What? Somehow Croatia had gotten free. That's really close. I'm willing to spend for that. Get him done. And then all the dominoes should fall over. Looks like I won't need more of that, but I will need more of this. Oh, that's maxed. Ragusa has no Ottoman protection. Aragon did break free. Oh no. I thought the new ruler, but it was just that Castile's actually got a pretty good ruler. So my intention here is to do Ragusa, which then gives me a border on, or the ability to claim Albania, which gives me the ability to get at war with the Kniggets. Oh, he's gone above it again. There. And hopefully no more than that. Ever. New Pope. France is the new Pope, not us. August, September. Let's see how much this drops. So it was 83, right? Call this back. Trust them down once. Get our claim. Declare that Ragusa is tasty. Oh, you're also in the truce. Okay, I gotta wait 2 years. But now he goes away, and 83 becomes a mere 62. Let's get rid of the horse. $57. There you go. Goodbye. Don't know if that'll last. In fact, it probably won't. I suspect I'm going to have to do that one more time. I definitely don't need a second claim. What month of next year is the truce up? June. So a little over a year. Nah, there we go. They're going to make me do it once more. Mission, yoink. That's actually a big help because now I don't get any penalty to do with subject liberty desire. Build a church in Rome is fine. I'm actually going to pay the dip points. I want the prestige. Oh no. I should have floated the event. The loss of dip points has prevent the sale of sacred relics. Stab up. That will be the last time, though. Okay, so we don't need this. I do want to start working on a claim on you. Next month we can declare on Ragusa. Truces come due. I don't think I need Venice's help. Dead Ragusa. Okay, let's throw away these excess units. One way or another. Stop paying for over the force limit. Or at least as much. I'm actually surprised I'm even making that much money. Venice is also planning to attack Ragusa. Well, too late. Set one of the diplomats to just automatically cycle through my friends. I don't want to have to micro. Cash, trade power. Did you get reunionized? He did not. So I'm happy to make him give up claims on Croatia and Hungary. I need the prestige. No alliance with Hungary either. Done. That'll do. Come down to the border. Gobble up poor little Ragusa. Pay the ducats. Sorry, the land is mine. lower the autonomy in the 2 bits we got from you. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, we inherited some pirates, and they made him a bit grumpy. Well, I'll work on that. He might get over it. Get our claim on Albania. The Austrian alliance from Albania is amazing. Well done, Albania. Come back home. Oh no. How did you full annex them in one war? Yo! Oh my god. They were, what happened? They just 100% disappeared immediately. That's bullshit. They're over 100%. Now I'm gonna have to do that. If I want to, get things to happen to get back the Teutons. Where's the morale one? Yes. Stop trying to be my friend. Stop trying to be my friend. No. Who do you hate? Look, Hungary, you suck. It serves multiple purposes. Honestly, fabricating there isn't terrible. So what's your issue? You should be happy. Nah, total relative power. Well, I guess then I'm forced to lower autonomy. Relative power gets better. And that's not enough to convince him to not be an idiot. That's really quite frustrating. I don't have very many months until he needs to be loyal. And who hates Poland? Two people that have rivaled me. And the Ottomans. Well, I could try and get the Ottomans to be friendly. That is so bullshit. Castile would say yes. Once they're done beating up Tunis. Hello? I do have transports. They are capable of moving ship. Moving by ship. Why isn't auto transport? There we go. Working. Kill. Coward. GG. Now look, I'm not super evil. If you're willing to leave, I'm willing to let you out. That looks to me like the Ottomans are thinking about potentially a war with the Albanians. Nah, Georgia. Georgia? Why Georgia? The Crimean conquest of that. Okay, Georgia was a naughty boy. He ate land that doesn't belong to him and must be punished. Trust him down. Curry some favors. I can afford to trust him down once more after that. And then ask him into my war to beat up the Kniggets. Okay, go harvest our Herzegovinian prestige. And relative strength. Make him think he's not so good. I'd rather the prestige. Keep trying to get this guy loyal. I only need one more, and we're there. When releasing Teutonic Order, do I have coring range, or do I need to snake? Ugh, I have a vassal that is next to him, and I can yoink land from. So I can have coring range if I want. Ta-da, I have coring range. Oh, please say you didn't just declare another war. Oh, I've got to go to war with Morocco as well. Is that because of Portugal? No, it's because of your own idiocy. Could you take a break, Castile? I kind of need you to do my wars, not your own wars. Bremen wants to be my friend. Tech up, see if we can convince the Ottomans to be my friend. Okay, now it doesn't matter that Venice hates the fact that we took Ragusa from them. We've got the Ottomans on our side. Let's curry those favors, blow up the knights, and be done with things. In fact, I could probably promise him land. Right, if I declared this war, could I promise the Ottomans land? I totally could. I don't mind giving them, or could I declare this one? That's even better. That's even better. Let's do that. Because that way I don't need to take an OCB. All we really want here is the knights. It's a false flag operation. Good. I'm sorry, how are you in this war? Oh, because you try to guarantee Albania. Well, that's your stupidity. No, we suffered an attrition tick. How quickly do we reinforce? Quickly enough that it doesn't matter. Back to sucking up to my allies automatically. And then because Albania just will want to exist, he'll happily let me have the knights in exchange for, like, I give one province to the Ottomans, I give that to my I make him my vassal with that, and then we move on. And then maybe, just maybe, we can also get the Ottomans to help me do Poland. Well, you see, I hate Austria, and the Ottomans hate Austria, so it makes geopolitical sense for us to be allies. It might not make religious sense, but it makes geopolitical sense. Since when do we need more here? Before 9 was enough. Ugh, now we need 11. Okay. Get more units over there. Get it done. Come on. Here, then on the boats, then onto the island. Oh wow, Milan is a PU of France. I'll gain the prestige, gain the production. There, now this actually progresses. He must have just taken a third idea. No? Then why suddenly did it need more? Why did it suddenly need more? Is this number going up? 2881. Surely this number shouldn't go up while it's actually under siege. 28... No, it's going down. That's sensible. Austria is not quite yet willing to agree that I'm the best person in the world. Free war taxes. Activate them. Okay, you are going into the Ottomans and giving me money, perhaps. After this war, I'm going to want to be probably over here, so that we're near the Polish border. Vienna is falling. How would you like to give me your war reps? And some cash. Thank you, Austria. You may have peace. He might not be loyal, but his navy doesn't know that. Thank you. Okay, so what do we want? We want this to me, this, and that to the Ottomans, and then that costs a bit too much, so I've got to give them one less. They can survive without Kosovo, so that I can have the Knights become my vassal. The Ottomans aren't even unhappy with that. They say they owe me 33 favors. Seems good. Beg for some military access. I've got to make them a march. Offer them access. And then we try and do Poland. What do you mean you won't join? No longer values me as an ally. What? Yes, you do. Trust. Wow. That's annoying. That's really annoying. If Spain aren't willing to join the war against Poland, and they aren't, it's too far away, I'm willing to dump Spain to keep the Ottomans. Oh, come on! Look, you can even have that province. I don't care. Thank you. Yes, be my friend again. Stop being an idiot. I want Albania. Thank you. Now, where were we? We were about to declare on Poland is where we were. Oh, I'm busy fighting another war already. Yep, he already attacked Venice. Okay, I'm gonna have to chill for a bit. If I have to chill for a bit, let's go fix my rebel problem. I'd rather the prestige at the moment. Thank you, Ottomans, for helping with my rebels. Let's trust you down twice because you've been an idiot before. There, and that leaves enough favours to call you in against Poland. Speaking of, let's go border Poland. Maybe make the knights happy with their new situation a little bit more. Or go deal with these. Good, we got there before they finished rebelling. Over here. I just need him to finish this war. To which end I should probably lend him condos, help him get the war done quicker. How would you like my condos? He'd even pay for them. So let's go sit on Treviso. Death Martian wants my friendship. No. I do like that Denmark's getting the crap kicked out of them. Trust you down one. So he's not going to like us either way. He might like me if I gave up France. But honestly, France is more valuable to me than he is. So, sorry Spain, sucks to be you. Are you attacking? No, for some reason Burgundy's just a helpful guy. Why not? And Religious Unity Edict. What idea group next? Probably should be something like quantity or defensive. Defensive actually makes the most sense, I think. Taxman helps pay for himself. Silly is crushed. Silly is besieged. Will Silly peace out? I'd rather get the prestige from that. Ottomans wants my help against Venice. I agree, I'm already in the war anyway. It just means that he doesn't pay me anymore. Who knows, maybe he'll even give me Kataro. No? No, he won't. No, no evilness there. Well, there goes Silly. Come on, finish this war so that we can get on with the war with Poland. The much more important war. My war. He left Cyprus alone. Actually, how about we all meet up on Hum? And we'll play Chasey. Disable Simony. Hand that over to the Ottomans. Smush. In what universe isn't that a smush? Thank you. No, Venice. You're not allowed units. Not a one of them. Wave after wave of Venetian men crushed beneath the Turkish boot. Got ya. And your entirely horse army is crushed. Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't build cav. Over there, up to the Polish border. Throw away our damaged... Throw away... Could you stop it? Throw away the damaged unit. Okay, sick of that. Stay still. Actually, a cannon-only late-game build is viable in terms of you do absurd amount of damage. Like, you can do damage so quickly with a late-game 100% cannon build. You two are helping me do this. Done. Cost stab, but there's no bonus points for finishing the speedrun with spare stab. Would you not just die in the shock phase? But the fire phase has come first, and you've already killed off half the enemies. Like, you will suffer huge amounts of damage, and you will deal huge amounts of damage, is the way that it works. Because especially late game, the damage off of cannon fire is like more than 50% of the damage that you do. Taking that to the logical extreme, why not make the frontline cannons as well, to deal even more damage? And the answer is because they're expensive as arse to reinforce. But if you got the money, go sit on Warsaw. Come on, France, get over here and help. Now, my goal here is pretty easy. All I want to do is take a bit of this, so that I can release the Teutons, and we're done. At least from my perspective. Cannons to the siege. Head on over to Warswazwa. Or don't. I assumed that the Ottomans would head this way too. Rip. But they did follow me, so... Thank you, Ottomans. Oh, well, thank you, Lambdax. Lambda XX, thank you for the raid, thank you for the host. I hope, Reload Simulator has been going well. For those of you just joining, we're attempting to do the papacy, get all of the holy orders as marches, achievo as a speedrun. We've already got Livonia, we've already got the Knights. Poland somehow managed to full annex poor Teutons, even though they were at like 180%, which seems really quite unfair. So we're having to beat up Poland to make them spit out some Teutons. You played 4 months. Yeah, nah, I can't live that way, I'm sorry. I'm glad you were there to do it instead of me. So I don't have to play that kind of game. Anyway, he might give me what I want already. No, he won't, because I can't make it a core because this is occupied. So we go try and de-occupy Matau, even if we have to boat round. I missed the part where he... No, he mentioned that. Oh, he mentioned it. My navy should be fine for going around there. So go earn this back, and then we can peace out. Although France is still not really doing what he's supposed to do. What? Oh, there's an ongoing fight now? Yeah, there's an ongoing fight now. Thank you, go away. Oh. France no longer gets distracted. Our navy's almost around. We get Matau back and we can peace out. I only need one little bit. And we should be fine. As long as they aren't, like, running back to Matau. That would suck. That should do. No, it won't do. Why not? Because you are still in existence somewhere and I didn't realize. Okay, add one to the edit counter. I guess we got to attack you. Hess the Emperor won't defend. Done. I assumed that he'd been eaten. He's actually just retreated to over in here. I'll probably have to give up Naples for this, but I don't care about that. Only one thing matters. Getting our little Teutonic minion. So if the coalition declares, I happily give up Naples and throw money at them. It might actually help to have a claim to get rid of there as well. So, like, he's doubtlessly going to join. I could get a claim on you. There's the coalition. We say, I'm willing to give up being Naples as boss. And I'm willing to throw money at you. Demands release Spoleto. As you wish, Spoleto will be released. There you go. Goodbye. Coalition goes bye-bye. Problem solved. Honestly, taking Naples ended up being a lot more trouble than it's worth. On the plus side, he's now stuck in our war. Naples is still involved in this war. And hopefully that was enough to cleanse. Yep, it cleansed our AE back down to below 50, so no one else should... There shouldn't be a second coalition war. And they aren't disloyal either. Yep, there's that benefit too. Let's go force this guy out. And is a big Lubeck. It is indeed. They successfully beat up poor Denmark. I'm surprised that isn't enough to get them out. Could I blockade you and convince you the merits of being at peace with me? Yes, I could. Next. Lübeck, Hamburg, Mulhouse, Paderborn, and Rügen. Well, I could probably get across to Rügen. That doesn't feel like a 50-50 split game, I gotta say. Split, try and rebalance them a bit better. Is that enough to get poor little Rügen out? Goodbye, Rügen. Thank you for playing. Who else? Mulhouse. Welcome to horrible, horrible freedom. The sack of Rome? What do you mean the sack of Rome? Rome is fine. I'll lose 10 war exhaustion, though. That's pretty nice. Sack of Rome. Sack of shit, more like. Telling me that Rome's been occupied. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go do defensive. Lübeck, would you like peace yet? Almost. In fact, if I got... Where did my navy go? Over here. If I just sat on Colding, that might be enough. Yep, goodbye. And without you in it, Hamburg, Paderborn, and Bremen. Which actually just says that we need to move our navy around here, although the French are taking care of that already, so... Almost. And almost. Have a little bit of patience, unless he's willing to already give in for becoming my little bitch. Not you. You. And he's not. And who's this Paderborn when he's at home? I don't recognize that tag. Who do you normally belong to? No one. Maybe I'm just blind and I don't play in the HRE very often. So goodbye to Paderborn. Goodbye to Bremen. I don't know why it insists on pillaging their capitals, but whatever. Hamburg may also agree now. No, if anything, he's more enthusiastic. Well, let's see how enthusiastic you are once that 42 succeeds. It's a revolting tag from Cologne. Oh, it's a revolting tag, all right. The Paderborns are revolting. Oh, I know. Come on, 49. Or Brunswick, 49. Come on. Actually, I wouldn't need to. All I would need to do is peace out like this when we get to 100 because that falls. Holy... Ah, Provence have their cores on Naples. Oh, and we got our... He agrees to become my little bitch. We assign him as a march. And we win. Well, I have to go get Jerusalem. But the Ottomans are still our friends, so getting Jerusalem shouldn't be hard either. So we're three-fifths of the way there as such, or 4/5. Yeah, we got the 3 guys. Now we just need to go get Jerusalem. Caraman, if I asked you really nicely, would you let me have access? I was hoping the knights would have a claim here. Our boats need to be somewhere else. No, they're just going to all die. Well, that sucks. Bye-bye, boats. We won't miss you all that much. You're only boats. We lose the private trade fleet thing because we no longer actually have a trade fleet. New mission. I would yoink, but I can't. Build this stupid building here that I hate. It's actually a bad building. Oh, I can't. It's more expensive than I thought. Thank you, France. We're going to need to go back to my own land to deflag. And then here. And then here. And then we know CBU and go get Jerusalem. The Ottomans are very happy with the idea of this war. Is there anyone else that hates you that we could try and be friends with? Maybe a Tunis? It's probably not worth delaying the war. Rebuild the cannons that got crushed by the Polish. Actually, I don't even need to do that. You know what? We can give that back to TO. There you go, mate. Beg for this access. And declare that I want Jerusalem. Here. This. Me. He's willing to respect that. And I'm willing to use him. Stability is for chumps. We've taken a loan. No bonus points for finishing without loans. Get these cannons over to the siege. How close are we to the next Miltech? Still ages away. I'm probably better off spending the Mill points trying to roll a siege leader. Speed this up. Pay down the inflation. No such luck. We did get someone with really good shock pips, though. Okay, can I even call this? No. That's awkward. I could give it to the knights, though, and then yoink it from the knights. That will work. He will have range on it, even if I don't. The rest of these people are jokes. We don't care about them. Another cannon would be nice. Heresy in England? We lodge a protest. England defies our authority. Boo hiss. They accept the Lollards. Stay still until the fort actually gets some... Holy! Well, Naples is no longer... Naples, it's 100% Oh no, there's a little bit of Naples. And then Damask. Ugh. I mean, it is predominantly horses, so we might still win that. Yeah, we do still win that because it's... Because he invested in horses. Remember, kids, don't use horses. Come on over to Damask. Get a free general. It's actually probably bad because I'm already full of generals. Yeah, you suck. Goodbye, Kandar. The Ottomans stop getting distracted by sieging that. No, I'm not paying huge amounts of money to get that done slightly quicker. Or slightly more cheaply. Not worth. I'm going to assume we can win that. And we definitely cannot. Fair enough. Head over to Alexandria. Should have just gone straight to Alexandria anyway. Ugh, we're gonna have to get that back. We do have cannons, and actually that's a good use of our mill points. Barraging. Normally I'm super tight ass about barraging. Why are you over here, Ottomans? Get your armies over here. In the war that's, you know, actually ongoing. Why are you in Poland? Ugh. Boom, boom. And we'll do the right thing. Ugh. Seriously? fine. I have to sit here. Otherwise it won't get a reinforcement tick. At least he's heading down here now. Yes, you can take that fight. Come on. Cowards, not single stacking up. Let's spend this down because it does me no good to not have men. Come on, there's 70 of you here. Yeah, that'll force them. That will force their hand a bit. You go help Damask. Go batter this down again. Sucks to be my merc stack. There's Damask. Okay, now I need our kids. And Jaffa. So this to the Kniggets. This to Kniggets. And then if he'll peace out for that, we are allowed to give him peace. And he says, not quite yet. Could we convince you to go sit on Cairo? I can't let them have that either. Once again, the Ottomans are running. Who is this person? Why is Soren pretending to be bloody Ferrara? That's going to get de-sieged too quickly. You don't need to send 50k troops after 5. Let's go explore some of the fog then. Or not, if he's heading into the fog. Let's see if we can head down to his capital. Get these occupations once more. Make sure to transfer it. Could you stop chasing me? No. No, you could not. Fair enough. Double fair enough. I'm going to need new units, because these ones are dead. Yep. Let me be really clear, Ottomans. Get your ass over here and stop fiddling around with Saran. And of course the province that I was building the units in has rebel problems. We don't care. We just need the units. Get this done. Pay the dip. you. Come on. Good. Saran will leave and stop being a jerk. And distracting the Ottomans. Actually, you know what? You go fix that. I said, you go fix that. Or actually, I'll build more units to fix that, and you can still do your job. Come on, attach. Come and do what you're supposed to do. Good. This... Really? Okay, attack me with your cannon force. See how much I care. Oh no! Your cannons. Now I care. Now that there's an extra 14 stack there. The Ottomans say I should deal with your rebels instead of doing the war. This, then this. You can stay on his capital even. No, he's just staying there. Come on! Hand this over to the Kniggets. Without Damask, that starts looking really, really iffy. They got Halab back as well. No, we're not going to get anything now. Far out. Wake up! We're going to sit here and do nothing. And then there's that. No. Fine. What do you want? Can I even give you anything? No, I'm not giving up those. I don't care. That's so stupid. Ugh. Technically, you're allowed to do this in RTA. I try to avoid doing it because it's gamey, but we will exit to menu and re-enter. That might wake the Ottomans up. Does mean that I can't get the, well, I can get IGT no save scum because I'm not save scumming, but I can't get, I couldn't if it was reloading without exiting to menu properly. You don't play much in the HRE either? Yeah, I don't play much in the HRE. Come on, capture. There we go. Back to it. And see if he wakes up. The answer is no. The Ottomans have decided that they just like living in their corner. That's really, really annoying. They might actually respond once they start sieging down Ottoman stuff, though. This should be over by now. The Ottomans accept peace. Okay. Great. Let's come back to my own land, thank you. You are a useless ally. And I'm left to no CB a second time. That should have been a walk. That That should have been a walk in the park. And now he goes and declares his own war. Oh, I'm a little bit grumpy by that. A little bit grumpy. What can I do? Can I give up Herzegovina? Is that enough to make you happy? I'll give you money. No, I'm not releasing the Livonians. It's not happening. I don't mind giving you cash. What else could we do? I'm not ending that alliance. I could give Avignon away. They really want me to release the Livonians. Well, thank you for dealing with the rebels. Can we get Hormuz to leave? No. And then that... I don't want to have to do this again because the Ottomans were idiots. What about releasing the other stupid little people like Urbino and whoever he is? Yeah, I'm willing to give up that. So let's clear Ragusa, that. Go away. We have to wait 5 years, and we will try again. This time the Ottomans might not be idiots. Grrr. Grumble, grumble. Do not want. Wandering off up here and over here instead of doing the war. There's no way we get France to join. Who else could we get to join? Castile. Yeah, there's no way you win that. There is no way you win that. Well, it gives us something to do while we wait. Namely, let France deal with my problems. It's a bit annoying that it crushed my unit, though. Trying to rebuild an army. All of them want their freedom. Then all of you will die. Step 1 will be Provence. And in fact, he's almost already done. Yeah, there's no point in me even building units now. I'm going to wait for the end of the war before I even think about building a unit. It's that simple. Okay, that should be you out. I'm surprised that it isn't. They all agree to become my little bitches again, even though I didn't send a truce deal. What? What? What junk is that? How did that even happen? How did that even happen? I got no idea. But it doesn't matter. The important thing is now they can't ask for support independence for a while. Normally if that happens, it's because some other war gets declared on them and they don't want the other person to eat them up while they're rebelling. But I don't know who that would even have been. Like, no one else is on their land. Let's not pay for that when we don't need to. Now, who are we trying to sucker into attacking you? Castile. I may need to abandon France to get Castile. So let's ask for some soldiers and ask for some money. Oh, and you're stuck here. Come back home. All the way home. Come on, walk all the way home. Thank you. What do we got to pick here? Usually the advisor cost, but how can you go past the monastic breweries? Once we hit about 100, we'll insult Burgundy and see if we can trade France for Castile. Because Castile actually will join against the Mamluks. I should also be currying favors to try and make sure that you join. The Ottomans paid off my debt. That's pretty sweet. Thank you, Ottomans. Handful more months. When is your truce with the Mamluks up? Yours is in 99, and what about mine? Yeah, I don't mind truce breaking if it gets us the end of this. It's not like any of the Europeans will care about me truce breaking the Mamluks. Start of the year, we'll insult Burgundy. Don't want to lose the insulted rival tick over the new year. Okay, Burgundy. You suck. Love me, Castile. To which his answer is no. Not even if you give up France. Well, I might have to do it without them then. Who else hates them or could be convinced to join? Potentially Tunis, but Tunis hates me. AQ, he does want their land. Maybe Karaman. Threatened. Coward. I call it the cowardly attitude, not the threatened attitude. It's time to get in the way for Herzegovina again, except I can't because of Ragusa. I suppose I could reconquer it. Wait, why are you saying they're rebels? I see 0. Okay. It's only just ticked down to 0 rebels. Yeah, we might be able to get that. New Pope. Who is the new Pope? Is it me? Oh, it gives us a nice general. It is me, so you know what? Mamluks, I call for a crusade. The Pope has already launched a crusade. No, they haven't. I'm the Pope. Don't tell me I've already launched a crusade. Strong clergy. Not against the Ottomans. Ah. Can I Where's the unexcommunicate equivalent for crusades? I want to call it against here. You have not just declared your own version of the... Oh, you have because you're trying to eat up that. I should have just fed them Kandar in the war. Whatever. Ooh, but it did break you up with AQ. Gonna have to sit back, earn more units again, and wait for his new truce with them to be up. Slash continue trying to get you to agree. Oh no, it's a single-sided hatred. He hates... the Mamluks hate him, but he doesn't hate the Mamluks, so he wouldn't be guaranteed to join. That'll do. Is Charlie of Burgundy still alive? Charles is alive. 67 and holding on. Philip is 45 now. Wishing Daddy would die so that he can take the throne. Not much use to us. It's not like we can royal marry him. We're the Pope. They frown on marriages. None of these are especially useful. I suppose the drill loss is slightly useful. He's gonna truce them out for a stupid amount of land. Yeah. You accidentally did Big Blue Blob on very hard yesterday in 1475 after Burgundy went completely ham and died. Plus, Marie got horsed within a month. Just sit back and earn more of this. It should be done by now. It's so... Grrr, it's aggravating. Ooh, because Provence turned on me, you've turned on them. I'm gonna have to say yes and yes. He's willing to give me these. Can I call them yet? Still no. So what's the point? What's the point? See if we can go get Jerusalem for our guy. Actually, would you let me separate peace for my... No, because I don't have any war score. Two favors, 0 land. And somehow Provence's navy is over here. Somehow Provence's navy is over here. I'm not waiting 15 years. Who else are they allied to? Yeah, but I don't really want to attack no CB into the, And that doesn't work because he actually likes them. I might have to wait. Why is England in this? Oh, you've allied Provence. Sit and do some looting. We don't mind the extra money. convince you. Reformed has started, despite the fact that I banned Veneration of Relics and I banned all the other crap. Move up to there. Nope, because I want to take that on time. I don't want to take that out of time either. It's a bit much to be taking on Austria and England, France. At least Florence is a nice shield, so I don't actually have to do anything. My mission tree says I have to. That's why he's doing it. Slaves to the mission tree. Yes, yes. Colonialism exists. I feel all the better for having taken the tech. That's pointless. Less pointless is keeping them happy with me. Smush. Starting to look awfully like he's going to get through. Is a partner of France, you say? This is actually quite bad, because if this triggers, I think it might remove these two from the war. And I don't know what would happen. I might be the leader of the war then, which would be awkward. Bullshit. The game just doesn't want me having an army. Oh. Why would I peace out? You have no war score on me. pretending that Sweden is interesting. They aren't. Could you maybe peace out, France? How about you? No. Just no. For fuck's sake. No. Hurry up, France. This is the shit that makes you really miss like patch 0.12. The AI would get exactly the right amount of war score to get what they wanted. So like if they said they wanted this, 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 and this, they would only get the amount of war score they needed for that and immediately peace out instead of going full, I must get 100% war score on everyone all the time. Why isn't he just piecing Austria out? He doesn't want any Austrian land. He wants Sundgau, but he could take Sundgau. He already has that. Why can't I go to Ancona? Oh, because Naples. Provence cedes blah, 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 blah to France. I get 9 ducats. Totally not worth it. He owes me 8 favors, also not worth it. Half our navy gone. The nice big stack that I'd been building up, gone. Still, it's 10 years till I can call the Ottomans in anyway. It happened because I was forced to give Provence up in a coalition war in response for me, Nosy being Poland to get what I thought was the Teutonic Order, and then Nosy being the Teutonic Order, because they actually weren't dead, they were hiding over here. I thought that Poland had full annexed them in a single war, which they shouldn't have been able to do, but the timeline clearly shows they could do. Like, the timeline goes from Teutonic Order owning all of that to owning only that in one day. So there's some shenaniganry happening there. That's more than 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And that's while he's got the higher autonomy. He would have had it at 0. Yeah, they're using console to annex Uzbek. Now, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything. So what I will say is, Ludi does really good video editing. I wish I was half so good at doing video editing. I don't need the access through Spoleto at the moment. I don't need these stupid claims. Stop trying to force me to have claims that I don't want. I'm sorry, what? Oh, come on. Urbino is a center of reformation. And is a junior partner of Savoy. Ay, ay, ay. I will also say it gets up my nose a little bit when he posts things like world's fastest X, Y, or Z when he's not actually speedrunning. Like, post the video then, mate. Show us the start to end. Show us the patch. Let us see the version number at the start so we know you've not got mods on. As someone who actually does speedrunning, it is a little bit frustrating. But then you remember he's not really claiming he's speedrunning. He's just trying to make some grandiose claims to, you know, top 10 X things that do Y. Click to find out more. That's pretty much what he's doing. Build a workshop in Rome is good. Castile will even like me. They've given up on hating France so much that they won't be my friend. Or for whatever other reason they've decided that they're willing to allow it. I should therefore work on claims, curried favours, so that we can try to call them into the Mameluke War. Maybe on the basis that he's not super far away once you consider... What happened to poor little Naples? Once you consider how close Aragon is. Not in a general sense, no. Max Silver. The conspiracy against Ludi. I've said nothing that I think counts as a conspiracy. That I think he does good video editing, but it is a little bit annoying when he posts things as speedruns. As someone who does speedruns. You know, video titles like World Record Speedrun for X, when it's not. I think anyone else would say, yeah, that's something that's reasonable to get a bit grumpy about if you are an actual speedrunner. I don't think either of those would be contentious. France wants my help with Savoy. Fine. Will you give me Urbino back? Maybe. It's real tempting to do that. I think Provence needs some more punishment. I mean, everyone's going to have their fanboys that defend them for no reason. That's not a crime. Did he claim this was basically terrorism? No idea. He's holding the save file hostage. Quickly, send in the SWAT team. You know what? Yes, I want it back. And if the Ottomans are willing to, Any sunk yet? We're still no horsing. We're still no horsing. And I'm thinking I'll take Naples. I'm very much thinking I'll take Naples, vassalize, and see if I can't reconquest for them. Because these guys seem to have learnt their lesson about being my little bitches. They've stopped being grumpy little shits. Do I want yearly prestige? Forever. Well, until I die, plus permanent stat ups. Do that so they can't stop the siege like the Ottomans did. Now, this should also keep the Ottomans tied up until we're ready for our other war a bit. Ah, and France did give me Urbino, which is quite nice of him. So I take Naples, release Naples, and then next time we can smack Provence for, I probably also break him up with England. So, no England, and you give me Naples. Ooh, that's a bit much war score. What's your lowest war score province? That. Thank you. I'll be having that. And then I want this back. Ferrara, you're an idiot. Trade power, war reps, give up claims, give me cash. Good day, sir. You become a core again. As a CK3 player, you're jealous of being able to play the Pope. It is nice being able to control XCOM 50% of the time. Okay, now we go release Naples. We're able to kill you. Next war for all of Naples. Of course you're befriends with Poland. It's ridiculous. Re-raise here. How did Provence get all of this? They get their mission tree. So they ate this. They start with that. They start with that. They ate this from Brittany. They integrated their guy. They got over 100 dev by eating Brittany, which gives them their mission tree. Their mission tree gives them cores on Naples. Naples was mine because I got them after Aragon let them go. Naples didn't pay the 100 ducats. Naples, when they get free, there's a 90% chance they get free from Aragon when Aragon dies, their first ruler. When they get free from that, they then get an event that says pay the Pope 100 ducats. If they say no, the Pope gets a subjugation CB on Naples. We subjugated him, but we were forced to give him up after no CBing HRE member Teutonic Order who was hiding in Dramberg. No CBing to make him a march, which I need to do for the achievement condition. Earned me the anger of much of Europe, and my answer was just, here, have Naples and go away. And then immediately after that, Provence was like, well, Naples has no friends and is busy in this coalition, you know, has just got severely maimed by this coalition war. Of course I'll declare. Sits on him for 5 years and then full annexes him. I'm going to need to improve with Naples to make them a little bit happier. Their mission tree is possibly the strongest other than, like, Austria's. In terms of they get a PU on Naples and Aragon and Hungary. They get a whole heap of really big PUs via their mission tree. Three more years and we can declare this again. Castile would almost say yes if they weren't busy with Denmark for no obvious reason. Not if you ask Reddit. Then the game is so evil that you can never complete Provence's missions. Oh, come on. You attack you attack Brittany, you eat this up, that gets you over 100. Once you're over 100, you wait until this guy goes free, click the button, get the CB on him, declare the CB. If you're really lucky, Aragon will be going at the same time. You get to call in your allies defensively, break up any alliances you don't want him to have, and then you can come back with the CB you get on him from getting the CB on Naples done. You have not done a Provence game that didn't become a world conquest. In your opinion, attacking England, calling in France for land, and betraying is better. Nothing stops you from doing both. You can go after this, and then do this. Besides, France, as soon as you take Maine, France is gonna turn on you. They just go absolutely apeshit for Maine. Because it's the first thing in their mission tree. And the AI must do their mission tree. France wants me to help against all these people. I have to say yes. The drill one. 2 more years and it's time for the war with Mamluks. It looks like the Milanese might get free. Maybe. That's actually helpful because it may reduce the war score cost of the bits I need over here. Although I might be able to reach there now. Yes, I can reach here now, so I don't need to take it in the name of the knights. I can take it in my own name. What month of 7 is the truce up? November. So I guess it's time to get my units across to there. at least mostly. Well, I could do it at the start of next year. Poor Hungary. Could I beg France for some more manpower again? Yet? Not while they're at war. So that's not a no. What about the Ottomans? Yeah, I want those. Give me the soldiers. I want to go up to 4. 4 cannons. And then trust, 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 trust. Why is trust so important? The main thing is it makes sure that people defend you in wars, and it means they won't rival you eventually. So if you are helping some ally, and you get really big to the point where they could rival you, you probably want them to stay your ally because you might have had dynasty spread by then, you're reasonably, you know, they're a future PU target. You might have earned enough favors that you could ask for a baby from them. Or vice versa. And it prevents them from rivaling you so that you then can't get a royal marriage to do that PU. Okay, let's get over here. It also helps in offensive wars a bit. It helps in defensive wars a bit more. Yeah. And it can also help make people agree to become vassals that otherwise wouldn't. Because each little bit of trust does contribute to the reason for becoming a vassal thing. Trust +5. Now, admittedly, France says he's too big and he has his subjects of his own. But if it was someone else like Siena, then maybe that's the, you know, straw that breaks the camel's back and gets them to agree to become a vassal. And yes, once they are a vassal, it modifies LD. It modifies Liberty Desire. We're nearly there. August. France, stop it. France is just going crazy with power. October. Yes, yes. I probably should go quantity. And hello. I want to kill you. It would be really nice if Castile would join. Ah, but I have debt. Trust. I don't know that I really want to pay 1,000 debt of his off. So let's have a look at... The game would stop hassling me with events. Yeah, okay. We should be able to do that without. As long as the Ottoman joins, this should be fine. Wait for him to finish up that war. Or at least this siege of that war. Now I'm willing to do it because he's walking through their lands anyway. come on over and actually help. And he says, no, instead I should have a 40 stack on a single siege. It really was good when the AI knew about only leaving 7 units on their sieges. Okay, they just abandoned the siege at 70%. At 78%. That is painful to know. Like, that hurts my soul that he abandoned that siege. Oh. I'm getting a lot of comets. I am. We've had like 4 comets. 4 comets. Let's go force Saran out. Because he's going to be a little bitch otherwise. Never lucky. Always comets. What? We're supposed to be in port. Okay, dip rep plus paying off his loans gets us there, and that's worth it. As much as I hate to admit it. I think you should be able to use pay off debt even on great powers. I've said it before. If you've taken a loan, as far as I'm concerned, you're not a great power. You've shown your economic inferiority. Now I need a dip rep guy. Jerusalem tag gonna appear? No. Thank you, and that means now you join. Thank you for helping. If this would hurry up, we could go get Damashq back. Thank you. No, you don't want to give me cash. Seriously? Well, we blow that up, then we come and sit on Artable and we see if that changes his tune. It probably will. That is gonna hurt, but it's got to be done. Thank you. Go sit on Artable. Thank you. Give me that cash as well, thank you. Although, how much of this is actually me? A surprising amount is actually me. Enough that I'm willing to do this. Earn a bit more war score. Convince you to give me that money. It is a very silly restriction. I don't even like, why? Why restrict it? I don't understand even the littlest bit. Good, you give me that money. Halt. Start paying back the Spanish loans. As they shall be known, the Spanish loans. Now, are you gonna respect my... No, he won't. I gotta go get Jaffa, because he won't let me have Jaffa. He won't respect my I want Jaffa. Take the ducats. Continue paying off the loans. Why does this navy keep getting out? Stay there. Like, seriously. Lock in that province and do not move ever. Go get Cairo. No, you don't need a stupid boat to do that. Just walk to Cairo. Walk to Cairo. Alright, he should give me what I want now. Very nearly. If there wasn't an ongoing battle, that would be a yes. So if the wet noodle fight over there could finish... There we go. And then we need to core this, and then we've won. And it took like an hour and a half longer than I thought it should. But whatever, it will still be the record. Let's double check. March, 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 tick, tick, tick. And then it's core Jerusalem. Own and core Jerusalem. Not just own Jerusalem, which is what the achievement description says. Never believe the achievement descriptions. They don't mean diddly. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them. Let's not pay for this fort, if I'm not at war. That's almost enough. And yet not quite. There. Fine, have your autonomy if it means you stop rebelling. Same with you. That put us one over the force limit. I could try and counteract that by doing this. And it looks like it's worked. No one is interesting. Stop hassling me with pop-ups. The only thing that matters is getting this cord. All right. Oh, done. Yeah, it should have been done in that first war, but the Ottomans wandered up here. They wandered over here, and then they sat 2 stacks. 220 stacks here instead of actually contributing to the war. Which is a very player thing to do, but not how the AI is supposed to behave. Maybe go trade our bad loans for slightly but less bad loans. Yeah, it's helped. We're paying less interest per month. Jerusalem. He says he kind of would like some of this land. Well, tough. It's mine. Learn to live with it. I could beg the ducats back from Castile that way. Offer him access. Remind the Ottomans why he loves us. Remind Naples why they're supposed to love us. Map mods are not allowed for speedrunning. The only one that is basically allowed is one that turns off all of the unit models to help increase speed. But I actually have a hard... Like, I can't tell which direction units are walking if that's turned off. Whereas you can tell which direction units are walking when they have unit models. If you turn the unit models off entirely, you literally can't tell what direction people are walking. Yep. This is without anything. Normally, when I'm not speedrunning, I use the transparent political map mode and thick colors and recolored waters. I really like the transparent political map mode because it lets you see where all the river crossings are whilst you're still in political map mode. And that lets you make decisions about, am I going to move into this province knowing that I'm going to take a battle because I can tell that there's a river there without having to constantly swap into this to see where the rivers are. So yes, I 10 out of 10 do recommend. Can you stop calling me into wars, France? Transparent political map mode mod. But that's about it for all that I ever use for map mode mods. Ooh. A point cardinal cost, you say? And yet, no, I'd rather make our ruler a general, because it honestly doesn't matter at this point. I'm not buying the army tradition. This is about to end. You can have your autonomy as long as you don't rebel. Same thing with you. You should be activating even bonus rebel suppression. Yeah. Yeah. If you type !mods, I believe it is one of the commands, even if it's not listed there, because most of the time I'm speedrunning now and it doesn't apply. Yeah, there you go. There's the link. Also, I think it just looks nicer. Like, ignoring the fact that the main reason I like it is because of the river crossings, but it is also prettier. This map mode ends up looking a bit too much like Victoria 2, where someone's just drawn a shape and filled it in with paint bucket tool. Whereas once you've got transparent political map mode on, especially the mountains end up adding lots of texture. And like, the countries just look prettier. That said, if it only did that and didn't give me my river crossings, I'd be all like, it doesn't do anything strictly useful. Function before form. France just keeps gobbling up these HRE members. Chomp. Yeah. France has decided to go to war with Montferrat. Don't care. All that matters is when this finishes, we win. Can you stop? You know what, France? I've had enough of your wars for the moment. Go away. If you start another war, Hesse continues to be the emperor. Because Austria's still a naughty boy. Would Deving in Jaffa? Yeah, it probably would. If I've got the dip for it, and I do, we could have a go at it. I can't full state it to full core it anyway because they're in the same state. So that doesn't work. Good idea, though. Good idea, MP Sparta. If it had have worked, it would have saved us a little bit of time on coring this. So maybe when you're doing it, you're better off taking... Nah, I was going to say Gaza, but Gaza would also have had the same problem. Oh my god. Stop telling me these things. Ferrara has stopped transferring you. Oh wow, Medina exists. Hello, little guy. You never exist. At least not anymore. They used to start out under a PU. Long, long ago. Like, this used to be a start date tag. But these days, they're just straight inside the nation. And I suppose we could look at what other interesting things are on the map. So Mali still exists. They haven't fallen to rebels, although they certainly aren't having a fun time with their Sunni zealots. Fulo appears to be okay. Tafilalt has won against Morocco. This is all normal. This is pretty normal. Provence is slowly going to get eaten by France. Lubeck own Denmark. Denmark has annexed Norway. Muscovy's being blocked from forming Russia by Ryazan. No, they aren't. Russia does have Ryazan. Russia needs... This province is one of the ones needed to form Russia. You need, like, this one, Smolensk, Novgorod, and something else that I'm forgetting. I think it's one of the Tver ones. It's like Tver or Yaroslavl. And other than that, everything's... Well, Circassia managing to eat the Golden Horde is interesting. And Saran is very interesting, but we've known about them for a long time, because they've been interrupting our wars with the Mamluks. Some of them are... Yeah. So it's like either Ryazan or Smolensk. Novgorod and Muscovy are the only must-haves. The others are all one or the other, one or the other, one or the other. Okay, let's get ready to hit that stop button. Just an hour and a half later than we should have. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Done. 3 hours, 16, 35, and change. We are the Pope. Tick. We own and call Jerusalem. Tick. We have the Knights as a march. We have the Livonians as a march. And we have the Teutons as a march. Alright, and with that, we can call this stream an end. Who can I get behind what they are doing? Ah! Baron's online, so I can go do some tutoring. I am sort of tutoring Baron a little. Helping him learn and try to complete a... He's channeling his inner budget monk, and he's been doing Mantua to Rome. Mantua first ate up Italy, reconquested for most of France. He's now formed France, and he's basically just got to dot his I's and cross his T's. Thank you all for hanging out. If it's your first time watching, consider hitting the follow button. Will let you know when I'm live again. Otherwise, join me watching Baron. Peace.